Fan questions, everyone. What is your favorite off-track memory of the season?
Off track.
I'll tell you mine. It's still on track, but it's off track. It was the Brazil.
That
Going
I
through
agree.
the-
That's definitely where we've laughed the most.
Yeah.
Like
Going
I've never.
through
We were just for 5 minutes laughing nonstop. Like we
Yeah.
couldn't talk for 5 minutes. We were like ha 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 ha, and I don't know why. We spent like from the moment we decided to take that
it
shortcut.
was when we knew our car was not quick, and then the kind of the intuition to be like
Shortcut.
how to win.
And
we
the
didn't
moment
even
we
win.
took the decision to say we're gonna shortcut the hell out of this track, we're gonna do, instead of 13 corners, we're gonna do 5 corners, and we're gonna cut across wherever we need to cut across to get to P1 at the end of this lap.
I enjoyed
We
that.
had a massive shortcut.
We had the slowest car, but we made it work.
From the moment we took that decision to the moment we arrived to the finish line, there might have been 3-4 minutes where we couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. It was fun. Okay. Which track on the F1 calendar would you like to drive in reverse, and why? It's a good question.
It's a very good question.
What track lends itself to a backwards configuration? I would say Zandvoort.
Oh my God, turn 1,
Turn 1 into turn 2. That'd be a crazy corner. It'd be a
Great.
fun corner though.
crazy corner, crazy.
And then you kind of go uphill into sector 2. Like, I think that's a good track.
You know which one for me? Also China could be cool.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that long straight and then going into that long left,
Yes.
Cambert,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that could be cool.
Okay, there you go. I like them too. Otherwise, I can't think of many that stand out. I think like a street track.
Barcelona the other way around.
I've done it on the sim before.
Crazy turn 1.
Yeah, it's not bad. And then there's also Spa, which everyone talks about.
Yeah, well, but
Which would be quite
too dangerous.
Too dangerous. But
Good question.
yeah, okay. So what's the first thing you're going to do with your time off?
I'm gonna go home, see my family, see my friends, have the Christmas dinner with my friends, play some golf. Then I'm gonna do 1 full week in Monaco where I try and do nothing.
That's nice.
Like
Is that before? That's just after Christmas?
that's before Christmas.
just before Christmas.
And that week at home of doing nothing, I think is what recharges me.
Yes.
You know, like no obligations,
Yeah.
no responsibilities, no,
Yeah.
you know, I always set an alarm, but
Yes.
maybe just no alarm or
I
no
agree.
timetables.
Yeah.
Just 1 week of doing nothing
Yeah.
and see what the body wants me to do.
Yes.
You know, let the body decide, today no training, or actually let's go for a 1 hour ride
Yeah.
with my girlfriend, you know, it's easy. Or,
That's nice.
you know, like do nothing.
Yeah.
And then after that, Christmas at home,
Mhm.
back in Madrid with my family. And after that, I'll go to Mexico to play plenty of golf.
Golf man. I reckon you're going to spend a week in Monaco and you're going to still want to play golf.
100%. Or paddle, or cycling.
The thing is, maybe you do, but there's not many drivers that are still in Monaco at the week before Christmas.
I don't need drivers.
He's got enough
I
friends.
actually want to disconnect from drivers. I would rather.
Carlos is going to play paddle against the wall.
No, I have other
Like-
friends that
like-
are not drivers.
Have you seen that scene from Forrest Gump? Where
Yeah.
he's just
Non-stop.
okay. What am I going to do? I'm going to go to Thailand. I'm going to chill out for a little bit.
That mentality of doing nothing, no?
Yes. I can stay still, but only for like a couple of days, and then I'm kind of a little bit itchy. So, honestly, our season is going to start so quickly. Like I think maybe you will understand this, but pretty much from we have what was it, less than 50 days now before we get in the car.
Let me give you exact numbers, okay?
So less than 50 days. Normally that's around 80 days, 90 days.
So just for people to realize, okay, now
With
we're going
the-
straight into Christmas. Let's give people the awareness that today's Friday 12th, no?
Friday the 12th.
12th of December when we're filming this podcast.
Yes.
So we're going to have from the 12th of December I think until New Year's off.
I need to start earlier just because I feel like I need a little bit more time still. Like I don't have enough time. So I'm going to go.
Why you don't have enough time? Let's break that. Like our first day of work is the 12th of January that's being back here. 12th of January of 2025.
Yes. But still doing some simulator work.
Which only gives us 1 month to go on holidays and get fit again.
Yeah.
So
you basically have 4 weeks.
We have 4 weeks to go on holidays, but also to get fit again.
Yes.
Because once we start on the 12th of December, it's almost like factory simulator traveling.
Yeah.
So you don't do big steps of fitness and recovery.
Exactly.
There.
I think most people must realize 3 weeks isn't enough time really to get your fitness back to the start of the season. So it's basically there's just not enough time. So the mix of all the factory work that we're doing, fortunately we have a really good gym here in Grove, so we can use that when we're doing our simulator days and things like that. But it's the efficiency of our training and our January-February period is the most intense that we've ever done. I think we've just, as you said at the beginning of the podcast, we've just come from our busiest year in Formula One, going into our busiest year of Formula One. So it's going to be
energy management is going to be
key. I think
both on track and off the track.
Exactly. I think one thing I've learned this year is that I could have done a better job at that.
Oh, reflection time.
In
Alex.
reflection.
What's your reflection about that then?
Reflection of the years. Really happy with my year in general. I think happy with my performance in general. Feels like just one of them seasons. There's ebbs and flows in all of it, and I wish it ended better than it did. But at the same time, I can see the areas where I could have improved, or things just didn't go my way, or things just. It takes not much, especially in Formula One, for things to not look or be as good as they could be. I think
especially on that tight midfield.
Especially in the tight midfield. Like a good example is Abu Dhabi. Like I think a 10th was 7 or 8 cars. And it just, you fall the wrong side of it, you go from hero to zero pretty quickly. And I think that's how this year unfolded. It got really busy very quickly towards the end of the year. And so we just need to kind of figure out how to think on my side. I'm going to plan my year, maybe make myself a little bit busier at the beginning of the year, and then
to try and be less busy.
To be less busy at the end of the year, and just try to travel less.
Because if the year catches up on you,
the year catches up to us really quickly, and I think the travel, the nutrition, the sleep, all of it catches up to you at the end of the year. You have to be quite disciplined in everything. So that's the bit that I'm gonna.
That's the thing.
My New Year's resolution, or not that. My goals for next year will be that.
That's the thing. The problem is we cannot measure it on lap time. No.
Like
we don't know how much
time
say that nutrition, sleep, catching up at the end of the year, how much slower it makes you. Because if we cannot measure it, or we cannot.
It's one of them weird things. Like you see it in golf, in football. You see athletes having their dips and their waves
through the season.
Season. It's more obvious. It's more raw, because I think it's just man and women and the sport that they do. There's no parameters around it. Whereas in racing, there's so much that goes on. It gets quite grey. What's car? What does the track suit the driver? Does it the car that suits the driver?
Or the car?
Or exactly. There's too many unknowns. Reliability. But it's an interesting one. It is interesting. Like I don't think it's must be factored in that well. Okay, these questions are ridiculous. Okay, if Santa gave you a reindeer, what would you name it?
Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer.
You cannot call your deer the same as Rudolph. That's like you're impersonating the OG.
Rudolph was one of my favorite films.
Yeah, but maybe you need to. Was Rudolph called Rudolph on Spanish?
Yeah. You need to think I went to the English school, so every Christmas they would put this Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. Had a very
what would be a
shiny
Spanish
nose.
way to say Rudolph?
Rudolph.
Okay.
Or maybe
Carlos is Rudolph.
maybe the Spanish name is Rodolfo.
Rodolfo. Okay, good. That's your one.
Say it. Spanish.
Rodolfo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or say now Rudolf.
Rudolph. I cannot roll my R's.
R. And but Rudolf.
I wouldn't know what to call mine. I'm gonna call it Bambi.
Talking about original names.
Bambi with horns.
I thought my name was not original. You just went even less original.
I'll call it. Yeah, that'll do. But what is this? If you were a cheese, which cheese would you be and why?
I would be brie
You like a brie?
or camembert
Like a camembert?
or reblochon.
What
Or
is
no,
that?
raclette cheese.
Raclette. I love a raclette. Is that the name of the cheese? Or is that just the melted cheese is called a raclette?
I don't know. I just know I like soft cheeses. I don't like a roquefort.
If I was a cheese, I would be a cheese string because they're quite tall and skinny. do you know the one I'm talking about? Yeah. Okay, let me find one more. What is the strangest thing you've learned about each other in your time as teammates? Strange is a weird word.
It's not strange. I've just figured you out a bit better, you know? Like before I didn't know you, now I know you very well.
Oh,
And
God, I don't know if that's
I've
good
seen
to
the
remember.
dark side of you
There you
that
go.
before I didn't know you had.
I'm an incognito savage.
But that's Alex. That's the funniest thing. He looks such a good guy. Look at him. Look at him. He's
I'm,
such a good guy. But then
I'm honest to who I am,
he's
and I'm a savage. So, sorry.
I'm a bit like this guy. Everyone thinks he's so good and so polite and such a nice guy.
But the team know
And then
that. The
he's
team know that. I'm not even that bad. Give them an example. A PG example. Can you give them a PG example?
I cannot because it's so dark and it's,
It's not even that
it's so savage that you would get cancelled. And it's a Christmas podcast, so we need to be nice here.
Okay.
But you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Okay,
know what
now
you mean.
what has surprised
Strangest
you
thing about you.
about me?
I don't think you're strange. You're not a strange person. Like there's nothing strange.
Am I weird?
No, you're not weird. Nothing strikes me as weird. I'm trying to think, is there anything awkward or weird or
anything about my sense of humor? Anything about
sense of
my
humor?
anything about my?
I think you're similar humor to me. You just don't say it. Like I say it to you.
I keep it here.
You keep it here.
And I laugh to myself.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yes. And if I say it, I know you are thinking of it. That's what. And then I have to tee you up and like get you to go the extra step because else you won't go there.
okay, fair. I admit
So
that.
he's more of a closet cancelable guy, whereas I'm more of I'm like just cancelable.
Yeah, but then you fake it really well on camera to look like a good guy, you know. So it's. I think you're more closeted than me even.
I think okay. Let's say it this way: there's most probably more deleted content of me than you.
Today I've been.
But you're not an angel yourself. There's most probably what would be a good statistic is to get how many minutes or hours
Of Team
Talk have you deleted from me, and how many have you deleted from Carlos?
And then at the end of our time together in Williams, reveal it to the public.
Yeah. That would be a good thing.
You know what they could show then?
Yeah.
When suddenly I go, delete that.
Yes.
Just delete that.
Yeah. Delete that. Exactly. And then you see me like, and you'll be like, delete that. That's basically what you're going to get. Okay, last question. The Atlassian teamwork question.
Welcome to the Atlassian teamwork question. Atlassian teamwork topic of the day.
As a team, how do you strike the balance between learning from the past and looking towards the future?
Philosophical.
I think I like how you say it. You talk about bounce back ability. I'd say it about learning from mistakes. In many ways, I think as a team we do a very good job of kind of looking in the past and reflecting on them, and then creating processes to mitigate or improve in them areas. And it doesn't always work. We sometimes make repeat mistakes as it happens, especially when you think about reliability or things like that within the team. But I think it's the attitude towards these things that is the most important. So the lack of ego and the openness to learn
and admit a mistake.
And admit mistakes is a culture that we all thrive for. And I think at this team we have it. I think we do have that culture, which is partly why we have the success that we're having, I think.
I agree. I think on reflection, as you said, bounce back ability or the capability to bounce back after a difficult moment is something that a team needs to have.
Yeah.
And I think this team has had it this year. And looking at the past, I think this team has it intrinsic to the character and the behavior of the way the team operates. I think that is because you cannot move on until you find the problem, no, and the cause. And I think this team has to stay really disciplined in that, to always try and find the cause of the problem, the cause of the mistake, put the hand up, those who were part of that mistake or part of that problem, because if there's a good, healthy team culture, you will never be fearful of losing your job, or you will never feel scared of being finger pointed at you.
Yeah.
You know, if there's a good team culture, you can be the first one saying, I've not done a good enough job, and this is because I've not done this correctly.
Yeah, it's a good
and
point.
That's, I think, what the team needs to have to then the next race have the ability to bounce back, because it's like it puts you in a good mood after you do it, no? And,
for sure.
And you immediately feel better after it, and you've taken conclusions and you can move on.
There we go. Easy as pie. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe.
That's your favorite part.
We're on Spotify. So go follow us on Spotify. Enjoy your holidays. Enjoy Christmas if you celebrate
listen
Christmas.
to us during holidays and Christmas, I think. We are very soothing voices.
I don't like my voice.
Me neither.
I hear my voice and I'm like, turn it off. Yeah. Like my mum loves watching just random stuff, and I can hear it on her phone if I'm next to her.
You hear
and
yourself.
I'm like, turn it off. Yeah, I hate it. But anyway, enjoy, guys. We'll see you next year. We'll see you, I'm sure, pretty early. I'm sure they're going to get us doing this podcast. I reckon the 12th of January.
The 12th of January, we're back,
We'll
baby.
see you then. Enjoy. And we'll see you then.
See you guys.